Hey, welcome back. How you're doing? Hope you're well. So when we took a couple of days off from recording, we actually ordered a few bits, and most of that has actually arrived now.
Yeah.
So we'll quickly show you what we've actually got.
Yeah, because we ordered quite a lot. We've pretty much ordered all of our electric stuff, and we've ordered quite a bit more, to be fair. I think we're pretty much ready now to just kind of fit it all in the van. There might be a few little bits and bobs, but other than that, I think we pretty much have everything.
Yeah, especially all the big bits.
Yeah, so let's flip the camera around and we'll show you what we actually got.
So to start off with, this is something we thought we weren't going to get for quite a while, because we thought we'd save the money, not buy one, and then we decided that we'd just go all out and get one. This one was actually like a second, so it's from Caravans, and they were having a clearance out, because all what was wrong with it was the broken box. So.
Yeah, so the box is over here actually, so I can show you where it was. So literally it just had some damage on the box, because it had been returned from a customer. That was literally all that was wrong with it. And how much did you save from it, T?
I think, well, we paid £530. I think they're about 600 from Caravan, so a little bit of money. Yeah. And it's basically perfect.
Yeah, it's literally never been used.
Never been used.
Perfectly fine. So it's the CX-R50 we went for, Dometic CX-R50. That's what we've gone for.
Yeah. So it's going to be pretty sweet. What else we got? We've got a gas system.
Yeah.
Although these are quite expensive to buy off first off, they do save you a lot of money, because I don't know how much this will cost. I think we'll think about 15 quid to fill this up every time. And I'm not sure how much for color gas, but I know that it would be a lot more expensive.
Yeah, because that's the 11 kilo one.
Yes, this is 11 kilogram. Because the 6 put on was only a little bit smaller and only £10 cheaper, so we can fit this in this van, so why not? Yeah. And we think this should last us about 3 to 4 months, so bargain really.
Yeah, it means we ain't got to fill it with gas as often and save money in the long run.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, it's an expensive outlay at the start, but eventually it will start paying us back.
So I don't know if you've noticed these two big things at the back, but this is our solar panels. They arrived the other day. Actually, when they first arrived, they broke, so we didn't actually get them, and they had to resend them out.
Yeah, so we bought them from Bimble Solar. They are 270 watt panels.
Yeah, so 540 in total, so they are big beasts.
Yeah.
But they look pretty cool.
Yeah, but considering we only had 115 on the VW, we have a lot more in this van. But it means we should be able to work from our computers full time, and yeah, in the winter we should be alright, I'm pretty sure with that.
Yes, fingers crossed, because we've now got a lot. So we also bought our batteries too, so we've got 3 of them, they're over here. We've got 3 130 amp hour batteries, so that should serve as well too. We were at the start only going to get 2, but then we thought we might as well just get 3 and get all what we want. So yeah, that's quite a lot of...
Yeah, we bought them from Alpha Batteries as well.
Yes.
So now it's the batteries sorted out, we have got a Belfast sink. A little tiny thing, look at that. Nice and cute, picked it up for 20 quid. As you can probably see at the back, there is a little chip. There's a couple of chips, and then there's one at the front, at the bottom. You can see it just down there. It needs a bit of a clean up and stuff, but for 20 quid I thought it was a risk worth taking. And if it cleans up nicely, we can shove that inside the van. It means you'll have a decent sink that should hopefully last us a long time. So that's all the things that we've got stored out here. We do have a few things inside. We have an EQUIPTMENT Tracer 50 amp MPPT charge controller. So that's obviously for our solar. Yeah, we worked it out, and I think it needs to be 50 amp for the amount of wattage we've got in solar panels. So we've got that inside, and we've got like the MT50 like control system for it. We have also got a Sterling B2B charger as well. So last time we had a split charge as a standard like relay. This time we've obviously gone for a bit better, because we have AGM batteries and they can charge them to 100% and stuff, and they're just supposed to be better basically. So we've bought that as well. I think that's about it inside. We have all the wiring and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure we have everything now really to get the van into a position where we can move into it. Actually no, we're missing one thing. That is a mattress and a diesel heater. They're the last 2 things I think we have to buy. We might just buy some wood and stuff.
He's forgot about the oven.
Oh, the oven. Okay, yeah. Good job Tabitha jumped in there. So Tabitha, as you've jumped in.
Right, so we decided that we were going to go for an oven. We thought we would like just have something nice. Can't remember what brand it is. What brand it is, Liam?
Voyager 4500.
Yeah, so we were going to go for one of them. And we found one online, ordered it, and the next day they said, oh, we've not got it in stock. So we gave them a ring up, and they said, oh, it's probably about 5 to 6 week wait. So we got a refund, and I had a look elsewhere online, and they said that Voyager were struggling to actually produce enough for the capacity that people wanted. So we were thinking about it, and I think we're just going to go for a hob now instead, but we're going to go for a 4-ring hob now, which is a lot cheaper, because we don't think we really use the oven anyway. Like when we lived in the flat, we didn't use the oven that much. And we've got an Omnia oven, and we think we're going to get a Ridge Monkey as well, so that should be alright.
So that's just a little update now of obviously what we got done while we weren't actually making videos and all the things we've bought and ordered. But we are going to crack on with the van build now because we've still got a lot more cladding to do. We're on to the piece where we're putting in the bed slat. So we've got to build it up and then put it on. I'll explain that when I flip the camera around and get inside the van. And I'll explain what we're going to do then. Yes, this is where we got to. I don't know if you've seen it at this stage yet, but this is where we got to. And basically the next slat that we put on, it will come to about here. And that's where our bed slat's going to go. So we're building that on because we've only got one structural beam in an Iveco, which is annoying. So we've got to mount it into that, and then there's going to be legs and stuff like that. So the next stage is to put a normal like wooden slat, like we've got there, clad in, and then put our bed like slat across that, and then we can clad up the rest of this side of the van. I made a I said, tell me your story. So we now have the bed slat fitted in. And like I said, what we did was we put on another cladding slat, and then we've mounted this. So this is a 4 foot long beam, so it's going to be a small double, like nearly 6 foot, not quite 6 foot long, and 4 foot wide. But like I was saying about there's just one mount beam, I've screwed 3 screws into that. So that's like as secure as I can get that really. I can't get that any more secure. And I've just kind of screwed into like these little slats, as well as just into the wood cladding just to support it. But the main support ain't going to be coming from this anyway. The main support's going to be coming from the legs. It's going to be propping the bed up everywhere. Because there's going to be some legs on this side, legs on that side, and obviously the cross members, there's going to be like legs on them ones as well. So that's where the main support's going to be coming from. But yeah, that's that done. Now it means we can literally just clad the rest of this van right to the top on this side. And then crack on with the bulkhead. Because once that's done, and then we can contact the joiner who's going to come out and help us like build the frame of our kitchen. And then we can crack on with that, and we can actually start on the other side and start on the electrics. So it's kind of all slowly falling into place, and yeah, it's just good to kind of be making progress. And when you look at this, it doesn't look wide enough. Like you think 4 foot, you think that's not wide enough for 2 people. But when we lay side by side, like shoulder to shoulder, we measured it up. There's still a gap in the middle, about this much at 4 foot. So there's more than enough room for us, and it's wider than the VW. And we slept in that for like God knows how many months. And that was fine. So yeah, that's it done. It's not as nice as like some of the other vans, like the boxes and stuff, when they've got like the main structural beam that kind of runs the whole way that you can screw into, and that really secures it. Where obviously this one, you've only got one beam, but that's not going anywhere as it is. Look, that's nice and solid. So now let's crack on with the rest of the cladding and see how much we can get done today. Then I kept walking on down the road. Alright, so that's that wall behind us finished. Let me show you. So this is as far as we've got. We're not going to go up any further than that until we actually start on the roof, because if you look at this angle, it's going to have to kind of angle out. And I think that'll be easier to do when it's not screwed down fully. So that's as far as we're going to go up, and we're going to do the same on that side as well. When we actually get all the electrics done, we'll probably get that far, and then until we've done the roof. So the next task is to get on with doing the bulkhead. This bit should be a lot easier, because we should be able to do whole slats all the way up to the bottom of the window. So we're going to carry on that same like horizontal way, or vertical way, sorry. No, it's horizontal. Horizontal way. And then when we get to this part here, obviously there's going to be a bit shorter, and go around the window. We're only going to come up to here for the time being, because we've got to figure out basically what we're going to do from there up to the top. We're going to close it off, but how we're going to do that we're not too sure. So we're just going to build up until that point, the top of the window bit, because then we can actually start building the kitchen, because that'll be all the cladding done on that side. But really happy with how that looks. I think that looks really nice. And the plan is, I think the plan is to paint this white, all the walls white, and then the roof will be like a dark wood, and then we'll paint the cabinets like some sort of pastel-y colour with like wooden doors and stuff like that. So I think that's the plan, but obviously that might change. But I think that looks really good so far. So now, as you can see behind me, we've finished this wall. It's done, it's finished. Now we can actually start building our kitchen cabinet. But before, let me show you how we actually did it. And I'm actually really happy with this, because I'm usually one for cutting wonky cuts, but I'm actually really proud of how I actually managed to cut this. So come in. So up here, obviously I've actually followed like the edge of the window round, and I've actually curved it. And I'm actually really proud of myself of actually getting that to look pretty bang on, really. Like this like edge here just comes just over the inside, which is nice because it hides a bit of it. And then it follows this curve nicely and then up. And like I said, obviously we're only coming up to this point because we need to figure out a solution to this lip basically. On the back of the bulkhead, there's a lip, this one here, that kind of throws everything off because I can't bring this right the way up like I spoke about. So I'm going to concentrate on doing that after the whole van build. I'm going to concentrate on the rest of the van this way, and then we'll think about that after because it's not really important. It doesn't add anything apart from just like looks and a bit of extra storage space like to secure it all. So we're going to crack on with that later. But that's now this done area. So this wall's obviously done. You've seen this wall's done. And it means we can get on with building the L kitchen and crack on with the rest of the build really. Now it's kind of onto the electric stage. So now this bit's done. It's on to fitting the roof bars, and then fitting the electrics, and then building the kitchen, and we'll kind of just float between all of it really because any of it can be done at any time. So that's kind of how it's going to be. We're just going to float from this, that and the other, and just kind of get our way through it. But at least we made some progress, and that's what matters. We're not going to put any pressure on ourselves now to get it done in a certain time frame or anything like that. Obviously we're all in lockdown again, so there's no rush now to build the van. We can kind of take our time and try and get it right first time and make it the best of our ability. And to do that, obviously we need to slow down, like, and not keep putting pressure on ourselves, because that's when you rush it and make mistakes. But we are going to end the video here. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you Sunday.